Today's headline, Senator Go aids indigent families in Sibagat, Agusan del Sur. Navotas welcomes new tech-voc grads. Senate suspends budget deliberations. LGU asks simplify tourist requirements. PNP, no recall of police escorts yet. Comelec turns down 126 partylist applications. Manila ranked number 1 among urban cities. Mindoro seaports inauguration slated. Good morning, I am Kim Sancha and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Today is November 18, 2021, and here are the latest news of this Thursday morning. The Office of Senator Christopher Bongo continued its relief efforts in Sibagat, Agusan del Sur on Thursday, the 11th of November, assisting hundreds of residents belonging to the vulnerable sectors adversely impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. In a video message, Go reaffirmed that he will continue to protect the welfare of the Filipinos and remain focused on helping the government to end the national health crisis for the betterment of the nation. He then appealed to the local authorities to ensure that necessary protective measures are in place so that residents can continue to safely carry out their daily essential activities. The senator's staff provided snacks, vitamins, and masks to a total of 290 residents in batches at the Sibagat Municipal Hall Crisis Center. They gave selected residents new bicycles as well as computer tablets to help children participate better in their classes under the blended learning approach. Go, who also serves as the chair of Senate Committee on Health, advised the residents to visit the Malasakit Center in Democratico Plaza Memorial Hospital in Prosperidad, where they may conveniently avail of medical assistance from the government. Concluding his message, Go expressed his gratitude towards the local officials of Sibagat, led by Mayor Maria Lisa Evangelista, for their efforts to assist those most vulnerable and in need. The city government of Navotas welcomed a new batch of skilled workers following the graduation of 79 trainees of the Navotas Vocational Training and Assessment Institute. Of the 79, 33 completed basic visual graphics and design, 16 contact center services, NC the second, 9 automotive NC1, 13 electrical installation and maintenance, and 8 basic Korean language and culture. Among the graduates is Erwin Simook, who won the Gold Award for Automobile Technology World Skills Competition in the recently concluded Testa Kamanaba Regional Skills Competition 2021. Graduates looking for jobs or wishing to put up their own businesses may seek assistance from the Navotas Hanapbuhay Center. Congressman John Ray Tiangco, on the other hand, announced that more funds from the national government will be used for the scholarship of Navotas Institute trainees. The Navotas Institute offers Training for Work Scholarship Program, or TWSP, and Special Training for Employment Program, which provide allowances and toolkits to trainees. Bona fide residents of Navotas may study at the Institute for free, while non-Navateños may enroll and take assessment exams for a fee depending on the course they will take. Senate President Vicente Tito Soto on Wednesday ordered the suspension of the budget deliberations on the proposed 2022 national budget after Department of Defense DND Secretary Delphine Lorenzana, who was physically present in the chamber on Tuesday, tested positive for COVID-19. Soto said plenary debates will be halted until Monday, the 22nd of November, to give those who were exposed to Lorenzana the time to isolate and undergo swab tests over the weekend. Senate Majority Leader Juan Miguel Mig Zubiri first informed senators on the cabinet officials' condition during their plenary session. Subiri urged Senate staff to get tested for the virus and noted that the chamber can resume work on Monday if they will yield negative results after undergoing quarantine. This was the second time Lorenzana contracted the virus after he tested positive in April last year. Tribune News on Cue will be back after these reminders.
Botomoto Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
Chris masaya, pagsama-sama.
Bong, yung naumpisahan ko, tapusin mo. Mga bagong highway, tulay, tren, dapat ma-enjoy na kaagad ng mga tao yan. Kailangan lahat bakunado at laging may ayuda pag kailangan. Huwag dapat makabalik ang mga drug lords para ligtas ang pamilya. Yung ginawa mong malasakit centers, maganda yan. Padamihin mo pa. Magkasama tayo. Tayo ang nagsimula. Tuloy-tuloy lang, Bong.
Magandang araw mga katribu! Narito na ang mga makakasama nyo tuwing umaga sa programang Gising Na. Roy Pelovelo, Comfy Manalo, Atty. Lia Badillo Crisostomo, Vernon Velasco, Kim Sancha at Jerk Balagtas. Abangan ang programang Gising Na mula alas 8 hanggang alas 9 ng umaga sa Facebook page ng Daily Tribune.
Ilabas na ang mainit na kape at samahan kami sa inyong pag-almusal, mga katribo.
Sama-sama natin alamin ang mga natatagong istorya sa mga latest na kaganapan sa loob at labas ng bansa.
Simulan natin ang bawat umaga with good vibes sa mga informative and recreational segments ng aming programa.
Maaari niyo rin ibahagi sa amin ang inyong opinion via Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now sa YouTube.
Makichika na rin sa latest showbiz happenings, mga katribo.
Kaya naman, magkita-kita po tayo mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 8 hanggang alas 9 ng umaga at magsama-sama po tayo sa
Gising Na!
Chris masaya, pagsama-sama.
Botomoto Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
We are back on Tribune News on Cue. The Department of Tourism has expressed concern over delayed processing of visitors' requirements, leading to missed flights and disrupted travel schedules. The DOT particularly cited the ordeal of leisure travelers applying for entry to the municipality of Malay that covers the island of Boracay. The department clarified that the processing of travel requirements for the entry of domestic tourists falls under the jurisdiction of the local government units, or LGU. The DOT has reached out to the concerned LGU and reiterated its appeal to streamline and simplify the travel requirements for visitors. It is a vital component in ensuring the recovery of the island's tourism industry and workforce that have been severely affected by the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, according to the DOT. While the department understands the challenges and restrictions that hamper the LGU, it notes the importance of timely facilitation of such requests imposed on visitors. National Police Chief Lieutenant General Junardo Carlos on Wednesday clarified that the force has not yet recalled lawmen assigned to provide security to candidates for next year's elections. The PNP will start to recall all police escorts back to their respective units once the Commission on Elections, or Comelec, passes a resolution on the matter, possibly in December or early January next year, he said. What is presently happening, Carlos said, is an accounting of all PNP security personnel with detailed orders for politicians. Carlos made the clarification after saying on Tuesday in a video clip released by the PNP that the recall of escorts has started. He maintained that candidates would first need to apply for security escorts with the Comelec, where they should prove that they are facing threats or risk. Meanwhile, Carlos ordered the Police Security Protection Group and all chiefs of police to identify lawmen who have relatives running in next year's elections, especially at the local level, and reminded all personnel to remain non-partisan. The Commission on Election has denied the registration of 126 partylist groups seeking to vie for slots in the House of Representatives in the May 9, 2022 elections. Commissioners Rowena Guanzon made the announcement via tweet saying 126 applicants for partylist registration were denied by Comelec. Guanzon added that 100 of these applicants have filed motions for reconsideration. The poll body, she said, must resolve the motions by December 6 ahead of the December 15 finalization of the ballot. The poll body has yet to release the full list of the junk partylist groups. The partylist system in the country was established to provide representation for the poor, oppressed, and marginalized sectors of society to enact laws that will benefit the entire country. Republic Act 7941 guarantees a House seat to a party list that garners 2% of the total votes. A party list group can have a maximum of 3 seats. Tribune News on Q will be back. Stay with us.
Botomoto Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
Chris Masaya, pagsama-sama. Makinig at makisali sa usapan every Friday night at 6 p.m. sa iSpeak Katribu Podcast. Samahan sina Daniel at Alvin na pag-usapan ang mga relevant topic na tiyak kakarelatean nyo mga katribu. At pagdating ng Sunday at 7 p.m., Speak Your Mind with our iSpeak program na sasagot sa mga tanong regarding the latest and relevant issues sa paligid natin. I-like at i-follow nyo ang Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now on YouTube para updated ka sa mga latest episode namin mga katribu. Alamin ang latest entertainment at sa mga paborito nyong celebrities kasama si Pocholo Concepcion sa programang What's Up. Makibanding at kwentuhan kasama ang mga kilalang personalidad sa entertainment industry. Sama-sama natin silang kilalanin at silipin ang makulay nilang mundo every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Kaya sit back and relax lang kayo mga katribu. Hanapin at i-like ang Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now on YouTube. Dahil sagot na namin ang masayang kwentuhan dito lang sa What's Up.
Botomoto Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
Chris Masaya, pagsama-sama.
You are still watching Tribune News on Q. The Department of Trade and Industry has ranked the city of Manila number 1 among highly urbanized cities in the Philippines based on the Cities and Municipalities Competitiveness Index or CMCI. Prior to this, it also received 3 awards during the Digital Governments Awards 2021. Developed by the DTI and National Competitiveness Council, or NCC, with the assistance of the United States Agency for International Development, the CMCI is an annual ranking of Philippine cities and municipalities. Manila Mayor Isko Moreno Domagoso thanked those behind the granting of the recognition, particularly the DTI, saying it will certainly serve as an inspiration and motivator for all Manila government workers to strive even more to give the best service possible for Manila residents whom he said deserve no less. Just recently, Manila also received awards for its efficient system and approach regarding the aspects of education, pandemic, and business in the city during the Digital Government's Awards 2021. The NCC was organized through Executive Order 44, which aims to promote a more competitive Philippines and instill a culture of excellence through public-private sector collaboration as means to reduce poverty through inclusive growth. The barometer for measuring the competitiveness of cities and municipalities have 4 indicators, namely, economic dynamism or activities that generate more jobs and businesses in the city, government efficiency or the quality of service and reliability of the local government unit, infrastructure or the physical development of the city and resiliency, or the capability of the city to pursue development even after a tragedy. No less than the President Rodrigo Duterte and Department of Transportation Secretary Arthur Tugade will lead the inauguration of 8 port projects in the provinces of Occidental and Oriental Mindoro. This is in line with the Duterte administration's goal to improve mobility and connectivity in the maritime sector. Joining Duterte and Tugade in the unveiling of the completed seaports is Philippine Ports Authority General Manager J. Daniel Santiago. The improved and expanded seaports include the port of Abra de Ilog in Occidental Mindoro, while seaports to be inaugurated in Oriental Mindoro are the port of Calapan, port of Balatero, port of Bansud, port of Bulalakaw, port of Pansalay, and the port of Rojas. Highlighting the simultaneous inaugurations is the ongoing expansion of the port of Calapan's Passenger Terminal Building or PTB, which can now accommodate 3,500 passengers at any given time. The PPA also completed the port's access road to prevent traffic buildup in the area. Meantime, development projects for Occidental Mindoro's main seaport, the port of Abra de Ilog, include the construction of its RC Pier, Roro ramp, and access trestle and construction of the port's new operations building. The simultaneous inaugurations of the seaports paved the way for business and employment opportunities for Filipinos and will also improve inter-island travel as well as the movement of essential goods between Occidental Mindoro, Oriental Mindoro, and neighboring provinces. That's wrap up the stories this morning. Before we go, we would like to thank the following: Mary Kay, the SM Store, the Department of Tourism, Araneta City, MG Motors, Haina Motors, Security Bank, and Overseas Community Affairs Council member Alan Lin of Republic of China for their continued support. Again, this is Kim Sanchez and you are watching Tribune News on Q, reminding you that we only have 37 days until Christmas. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good morning.
Botomoto Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
Chris masaya, pagsama-sama.
Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. Download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS and Google Play for Android to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune invites you to join its Viber community, Katribu, to get updates on the hottest news on politics, business, sports, lifestyle, and entertainment. Emoticons of the Tribune mascot Tarsito are available on our community Viber.